Jesus. Like, can't believe I'm doing this. But I promised my therapist this week that I would film my first YouTube video where I speak to the camera or speak to my audience. And I have therapy tomorrow. It's a week and I haven't done it, so I just decided I would go ahead and do it before I overthink it, and that way I could tell him that I did it, because I also like to be perfect, which is the reason why I haven't done any of this yet. I'm literally just outside of the Tumble Fresh Calling Laundry in Woodbury, Minnesota in the Midwest. The last 2 years, Brandon and I have been coming here to this part of the country, the Midwest, kind of Stillwater, Hudson, kind of on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Brandon has been doing locums work and working at a hospital here, and I have traveled with him most of the time. And so we've been doing about 2 weeks a month here. The rest of the time we spend in Los Angeles, our home. But because we tend to be off for 2 weeks a month as well, when we're back home, we end up traveling quite a bit. Anyways, I'm rambling now, but I'm doing it. I'm talking, and I don't know what exactly this channel will be. I mean, we've already, we're filmmakers, travelers. We have a lot of exciting things about to happen in our life. We are going to be moving to Spain next year. It's a new development, and I hope to talk a lot about that, about the decision we made, how we came about making the decision, why we want to do it, why Spain, and we hopefully want to document this process because we're storytellers and filmmakers, and it's something we love doing. We've made 2 short films together. Actually, we shot 3. One we never finished editing, but we have 2 projects that we're super proud of, Nice to Meet You and When We Grow Up, which are both on our YouTube channel already. But this will be the first video where I am speaking to you. I think I've had so much fear about this because, well, of so many things. Of being seen, I think, is the biggest one. It's, oh, Jesus. This would be me to tear up on my first video. It's probably why I didn't want to do this. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it short, but yeah, I think spending most of my life closeted up until I was 34 years old, I think you develop an ability to be a version of yourself that you think other people want you to be. And so you begin to protect that image, and you worry about what people think about you, and you really and try to keep control of that image. And by doing something like this, I feel like I'm letting go of control and just being out there, and I have no control over how somebody sees me or what they think, or if it's cringy. I've always been so afraid of being seen as cringy because I'm starting a YouTube channel, even though I know it's something I've always wanted to do, and it's, I think, something I'm going to enjoy so much because I am a storyteller, and because I love to create, and having made some short films, I've learned so many skills that I know I will need for this. But the thing that has held me back is this part right here, is putting myself out there. And so I'm doing it so that I can tell my therapist I did it. And I'm doing it so that I can get the first one out of the way. I think it's been the one I've been most afraid of, but I'm doing it. Actually, this morning, my goal was to film myself talking to my phone, and it was just to keep on my phone. I wanted to do 1 minute, and I wasn't gonna post it, and I did it. And I actually was supposed to do it last week, and I didn't do it, and I was supposed to do it yesterday. I committed, I wrote my morning pages I was gonna do it, and I didn't do it. I got busy doing other things that were very important, but it was subconsciously I was trying to be too busy to do it. And so this morning I said I would do it first thing, and I did, and I hated rewatching it, and it was cringy, and I said a lot, which I probably am doing now. But I did it, and when I watched it back, I could tell how nervous I was. I barely looked at the phone or at the camera. I was looking all off and swiveling a lot in my chair, but I did it, and I was actually quite proud of the fact that I had filmed that. And so I just saved it to my phone and really kind of moved on with my day, and I felt like so accomplished. And just now I was folding clothes. The laundry machine isn't working at the hotel we're staying at, and we usually stay 2 weeks at a time, so we do need to wash clothes at some point. And so I was like, I'm just gonna go to a laundromat somewhere, and I was folding clothes and watching some YouTube videos of people. I literally typed in "scared to make my first YouTube video" and watched about 2 or 3, and realized the common thing that I saw was the different creators I was watching, they were all just like, once you do your first one, it's done, and then you can move on, and you're gonna learn and grow and yada yada, all that stuff. And so I was just like, why don't I just film it right now? And I mean, being a perfectionist, normally I would want to wait till I'm home and can set up lighting and make sure the background is perfect and all these things, but I will, and I will edit these things, and I will make them look good because it's what I enjoy doing. But I felt like I really want this channel to be a place for Brandon and I to be honest, to be vulnerable, to be authentic, to tell our story, to document our journey, to document our travels, to, I hope we continue to make short films and features at some point, but I hope that this allows us to flex the muscle of creating and storytelling a lot more than when we make a short. Well, the 2 short films we've made have costs a lot of money and taken so much time, a year or 2 each we devote, and it depends on a team of people and calling in every favor we can imagine from friends and family, and it's all been great, and I'm so proud of those projects, and I want to do more, but I want to be creating more often, and I think YouTube is actually a place where I can do that, and really honestly, for maybe 2 years now, I've been knowing that that's what I want to do, and it's taken 2 years to do this right here that I'm doing, and I hate it. I mean, I'm glad I'm doing it, but I hate this feeling. Everything in me wants to stop and start over. It wants me to put this into a computer so that I can edit it. I can hear my inner saboteur screaming at me right now, telling me that nobody cares and that this is shit, and that I could do it better if I just wait a little bit longer or set things up right. But I wanted to, it's like, I guess the thing I've been thinking about lately, and this will be I'll end with this, is it's this idea of an old alarm going off in a new home, and that's where I feel like I am, like this protective thing that is preventing me from putting myself out there or from being seen, is like an old alarm in a new house. I feel like a totally different person. I feel more grounded. I know who I am. I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 next week. I'm happily married. We're about to move to Spain next year. I know so much about myself, and I don't actually care what people think about me, but the alarm that protected me for so many years is still going off, and it's been so hard to step into this, or to move into this venture that I know is something I want because of that alarm, and it's just I have not been able to figure out how to quiet that alarm, and it's been debilitating at times, and it's something I speak regularly with my therapist about, and with my husband, who's very supportive, and I've been opening up to friends about this is something I want to do, and everyone has been so encouraging. But yet I just don't do it. And I was like, maybe I'll make videos where I type out what I want to say instead of actually talking. And I was like, well, I could do voiceovers, and today I was just like, actually, what if I just get it over with now and post it and then move on, and then tomorrow we'll see what happens. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I don't know what this channel is about. I don't know how long this video will live on YouTube, and I actually don't even care. Hopefully we'll get buried under hundreds and thousands of more videos. So this is me. I'm Michael. I'm 41. I live in Los Angeles with my husband Brandon. We are Landry+Haynes is what we've been kind of crafting and building. It's what we've used as kind of our brand to make the 2 films that we've made. We have a couple other businesses that I'll tell you all about, and ideas of where this could go. But yeah, that's it for now. This is that first video.